This video was inspired by one of my shopping experiences while shopping on PEZ.com. Now, there are a lot of Mickey and Friends PEZ dispensers, and I'm looking at them going, oh, do I have that Mickey Mouse? Do I have that Minnie Mouse? What about that Pluto or Goofy? Since I haven't bought any of these Mickey Mouse or Disney PEZ dispensers in quite some time, I wanted to make sure that I had all the new updates to them. So this video is going to be all about the PEZ USA Mickey and Friends PEZ dispensers. So you can use this as a guide to see what Mickey and Friends PEZ dispensers that you might need to add to your collection. Like, do you have them all? Maybe you're missing the one Mickey or the Minnie, or maybe you don't have the updated Pluto. You can use this guide for any of those reasons, but hopefully this video helps you determine if you have all the Mickey and Friends PEZ dispensers that are available right now, because they are still available on PEZ.com, at least right now as of the making of this video. So I wouldn't hesitate if you're missing out on any of these. You might want to go add them to your collection, because you just never know when PEZ is going to discontinue a specific dispenser. So let's get started. If you're new to my channel, I'm Erin and I collect PEZ or any types of PEZ items, and hopefully my videos will help you along your PEZ collecting journey as well. At least that's the goal of the channel here. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, you might want to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. But first off, we're going to start off with the Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser. I just want to add in a fun fact about the Mickey Mouse PEZ dispensers, is that PEZ has been making Mickey Mouse PEZ dispensers since 1961, and if you look back or think back or go back to when PEZ was originally making the PEZ dispensers, there's not many other licensed characters that top the PEZ dispenser before Mickey Mouse. I think there was Popeye and Casper and Bozo the Clown. So Mickey Mouse was in that first group of licensed PEZ characters that PEZ ever made. I think that's really neat, because I think one of the reasons I really still love collecting PEZ is because I really like the characters from shows and movies, and usually you get those on top of PEZ dispensers. So I think that's what keeps me collecting to this day. I don't have many of these on card. Most of them I have are in bag, but I'm going to open them and share them with you, and we'll take a closer look as we go down the line of all these Mickey and Friends PEZ dispensers. But we're going to start with this Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser, and this is the closed mouth variation of the Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser, and it was released in 2020, so it's fairly new. And one of the ways you can tell an older Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser from the newer Mickey Mouse PEZ dispensers is if the mouth is closed or not. And first off, take a closer look here at this Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser, and you'll see that the mouth is closed. There's no tongue hanging out. And when we go down the line here, there are no other Mickey Mouse dispensers in this lineup that have the tongue out, but we'll come across one when we get to Minnie Mouse, and I'll make sure I point it out there. This Mickey PEZ dispenser comes on this really nice Mickey Mouse and Friends card, and it has a giant Mickey there on the side. I like it a lot. But I am going to open this. I did buy it to open it to show it to you, so no worries there. If you've been watching a lot of my videos, I do cringe when I have to open up carded PEZ. I don't mind opening the bagged ones, but the carded ones, it just hurts. But I did buy this one for the purpose of sharing it with you on this video, so let's open it up. And for example, this was one of the ones that I had to buy because I was like, oh, I have all the Mickey and Minnie and Pluto and Daisy and Donald. I mean, I've been collecting PEZ for so long. I'm like, oh, I have all those. And once I started looking, I was like, I don't have this Mickey Mouse with the closed mouth. I have the open mouse Mickey Mouse, and there are so many different Mickey Mouse PEZ variations that exist that I'll probably end up making more videos down the road, but I just wanted to focus on the ones that are being sold right now on PEZ.com. So if you do want to add these to your collection, they would be really easy to find. So here's a closer look at this Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser, and see how there's no tongue hanging out of its mouth? Just note that this Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser probably is the most iconic Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser that exists right now. It has the basic Mickey Mouse head that, you know, anyone can picture a Mickey Mouse head on top of a PEZ dispenser. This is probably what they would imagine. And then it comes on a red stem. I think this is a really good start to this video. I still can't believe I didn't have this in my collection already. My Mickey/Disney shelf on my PEZ display is gonna be overflowing after this video. In 2022, we got this Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser, and Mickey is wearing a hat, and look on the hat, it has little Mickey ears on it. This Mickey with baseball hat PEZ dispenser is a Mickey head, and of course Mickey is wearing a hat. And you'll notice that you can see the inside of its mouth there. But this is not the tongue out Mickey that I'm talking about earlier in this video, but this Mickey does come on a red stem that matches the red hat. I didn't want to point out too many different variations between these Mickeys because you could just go on all day, but I did notice that the first one here has little black outlines around the eyes, and then this one with the hat does not. And then also the mouths are different like I pointed out, but otherwise they look almost identical for a Mickey Mouse. A little sneak peek here, I am planning on making a PEZ International version of this same video for the Mickey Mouse and Friends line that you can only buy from PEZ International, and this is one of them. See how it's the same Mickey wearing the hat PEZ dispenser, but there's little prints of the Mickey ears on the stem. So PEZ International, they're all about printing stuff on the stems. Just seems like anytime PEZ International and PEZ USA put out the same dispenser, PEZ International just has to one-up PEZ USA and print something on the stem, which in this case, there's little Mickey ears. So I'm just going to show you this as a sneak peek, and there's a whole line of these Mickey and Friends PEZ dispensers that PEZ USA doesn't make. So I will make a video showing all those coming up in the future. So again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you might want to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you don't miss out when my videos are released. Next up is this Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser, and it was released in 2022. And again, it's another Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser wearing a baseball hat. But this Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser, the baseball hat is blue, which matches the blue stem, but printed on the hat is an M for Mickey. And the other big difference here, let me show you these side by side, is the red hat Mickey Mouse has the mouth open slightly, and then the blue hat Mickey Mouse, the mouth is closed all the way. So it's not just the color difference, it's also the mouth that you can look for. But I mean, they only come in a red and a blue, open mouth and closed mouth. That's not really a variation, but if you want to call them color variations and mouth variations, then I guess you can. Also, this blue hat Mickey, it has the little black outlines around the eyes, and this red hat Mickey does not. I don't know why the red hat Mickey doesn't have the outlines around the eyes. I need to look into that. Maybe that is a variation. Oh my gosh. So many Mickeys. Next up is a vintage Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser, and this one was released in 2020. This might be my favorite newer Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser. I just really love the colors of it. And then of course, Mickey is wearing the little hat. So I guess it's like a Steamboat Willie Mickey. So I think it just has that nostalgia to it as well. The head has like the vintage colors. So Mickey's peach color is more of a lighter peach. They look to be the same black, but then it has the little hat that also has the vintage grayish blue colors as well. And then the stem is more of a muted red color. I just like the colors of these vintage Mickeys. There's also a vintage Minnie Mouse PEZ dispenser that I'm going to be showing here really soon. Next up here is this Minnie Mouse PEZ dispenser, and on PEZ.com, PEZ calls this the Minnie Mouse Rock the Dots PEZ dispenser, and it was released in 2018. Here you go, here's a closer look at the Minnie Mouse Rock the Dots PEZ dispenser. I love the name for this one. She's rocking those dots, isn't she? This Minnie Mouse PEZ dispenser has a Minnie Mouse head, and her bow is red, and then there's white dots on the bow. And you'll notice that the mouth is open, and this is what I was talking about earlier, that there are no Mickey Mouse PEZ dispensers that exist right now that are being sold that aren't retired that have the mouth open. And that's one of the big factors that show like this is the older version of Minnie or Mickey with the mouth open. And see how the tongue is hanging out just a little bit down there? Her cheeks are more puffy and then her little tongue is hanging out. So whenever you're looking for Mickey or Minnie, if you see the tongue hanging out like this, that'll tell you that that's not the most current PEZ dispenser. But that doesn't mean that you can't find these for sale. But PEZ.com does not sell the Mickey with the open tongue, but they do have the Minnie with the open tongue. Then in 2020 we got this closed mouth Minnie Mouse PEZ dispenser. See how the mouth isn't open on this one? So that's how you know it's newer. I'm gonna say that a million times in this video. I hope me telling you that doesn't get old. I just want to help you when you're out looking for PEZ to buy, because these do get really confusing really fast. So this Minnie Mouse PEZ dispenser has a Minnie Mouse head. The mouth is not open, and then the bow is a pink color with white dots, and then the stem matches the bow with the pink color as well. And this one's really cute. I think the heads even kind of shrink. Yeah. So here's a side-by-side comparison with the Minnie Mouse with the mouth open and the tongue out versus the Minnie Mouse with the mouth closed. You'll see that the sizes of the heads are different. The older version of the Minnie Mouse has a slightly larger head, and the placement of the bow is different as well. They're both super cute. I'm not even sure what one is the cutest. It's comment down below if you like the newer Minnies and Mickeys or the older Minnies and Mickeys, because I can't decide. Again, PEZ changes something so slightly, but let me show it to you first and then I'll point out the differences. Here's the 2021 open mouth Minnie Mouse PEZ Dispenser. This Minnie Mouse PEZ Dispenser has the Minnie Mouse head, but this version of the Minnie Mouse head is even different than the ones I just showed you. Oh my gosh, it never stops. And then she has a light blue bow with white dots, and then the stem matches the light blue bow. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the Minnie Mouse I just showed you with the light pink bow and stem. See how the outline of the eyes are different, and then the mouths are different as well? It's weird to me that they just changed that ever so slightly. It's not just a color variation, that they actually changed the mold again, but they're both really cute. Also in 2020, we got this vintage Minnie Mouse PEZ Dispenser. This one goes along with the Mickey Mouse vintage PEZ Dispenser right here. I like these two so much. They have to be some of my favorite Disney PEZ dispensers that exist. I usually keep them in my PEZ monorail. They're always going to Disney World or Disneyland. This Minnie Mouse vintage PEZ dispenser, of course, it has the same muted tones as the Mickey, and then the stem is a really light blue. Minnie's hat is a muted red. I just love the colors of these. Minnie actually looks a little angry. I don't know why, but she has angry eyes, and Mickey doesn't look angry. He looks pretty happy, so I don't know what's going on here. And then yet again in 2021, PEZ released this mouth closed Minnie Mouse PEZ dispenser. Here's a closer look at the mouth closed Minnie Mouse PEZ dispenser. This one has a creaky head, or creaky something. You hear that? Something's loose inside of her. But yeah, this closed mouth Minnie Mouse is the same PEZ dispenser as the pink version. It's just they made her red. So far we have 4 Mickeys and 5 Minnies. The Minnie Mouses are winning here. But there is this box set. This Mickey and Minnie Mouse Holiday PEZ gift set was released in 2020. As you can see, Minnie and Mickey are both wearing Santa hats. I like this one a lot. The Minnie Mouse inside this box looks to be the same as this Minnie Mouse. It's just that this Minnie Mouse has the holiday hat on, or I guess a little Santa hat. And then the Mickey Mouse version inside the box looks a lot like the first Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser I showed you. It's just that this Mickey has a Santa hat on as well. So even in May, you can still buy a Christmas Mickey and Minnie PEZ dispenser on PEZ.com. You don't have to wait for Christmas to roll around. So next up, in 2009, PEZ released this Pluto PEZ dispenser, and this one's really cute. I didn't even have this one in my collection. I did end up buying this Pluto on eBay because I think at the time that I was planning out this video a couple months ago that PEZ.com didn't have this in stock, or maybe I just saw a good deal on eBay, I don't remember, but I wanted to keep it on the card so I can show you. It's the same card that the Mickey Mouse PEZ dispenser come on, and I guess probably all the Mickey and Friends series, they all come on the same card. So PEZ has been making this dispenser since 2009, and that's a long run for a PEZ dispenser. And it seems like Mickey and Minnie get updates all the time, but Pluto just stays the same. Maybe they should make Pluto with a hat or something really cute, or a collar, or maybe holding the bone or something. So here's a closer look at the 2009 Pluto PEZ dispenser. This Pluto PEZ dispenser has mainly an orange head, that's a Pluto head, and then the stem is a neon green color. I really like the color combinations of this one. The orange and the green I think look really great together. There's only one Pluto version that's being made currently. And then the next one we have is a Goofy, and this Goofy PEZ dispenser was released in 2009 as well. Goofy is such a silly, lovable character. I like this one a lot. But this has the Goofy head, and Goofy's hat is a lime green color, and then his snout color is kind of a peach, and then he has the black ears, and I guess you call that fur? I don't know. And then the stem is a neon orange. So this PEZ dispenser kind of goes really well with the Pluto PEZ dispenser, I think. And there's only one Goofy PEZ dispenser as well. The next PEZ dispenser I have here that was also released in 2009 is this Donald. It just blows my mind that I didn't have any of these. Well, let's open it up and take a closer look. There you go, there's the 2009 Donald Duck PEZ dispenser. This Donald Duck PEZ dispenser I just opened up has a really fruity PEZ smell. This one, I don't know. I don't know why, but this one smells like PEZ candy and the other ones don't. It smells good. But this Donald Duck PEZ dispenser has the Donald head, and then the hat is a blue color, and then the stem matches the hat as well. So again, there's only one Donald Duck PEZ dispenser that's being made currently. The last PEZ dispenser in the Mickey Mouse and Friends series line is this Daisy Duck PEZ dispenser, and this one's really cute. And of course I didn't have this one. I have an older Daisy Duck, and this one I think is actually a lot cuter than the previous version. So let's open this one up. Again, this Daisy Duck PEZ Dispenser is from 2009. Just look how cute she is. This Daisy Duck PEZ Dispenser has the Daisy Duck head. Her bow is light pink. Her eyelids are lavender color and her eyes are blue. This Daisy Duck PEZ Dispenser comes on a purple stem. And you can tell the difference between this one and the older one, like I said, because this one just has a lot cuter look to it. I can easily make videos showing all the variations of, you know, Daisy, Donald, Goofy's, Pluto's, Mickey, and Minnie's throughout all the PEZ history. There's just so many, but I thought this would be the easiest place to start, so maybe I will make those videos. Let me know in the comments below if you are interested in me making those videos, because I probably do have most of those PEZ dispensers, and if not, I probably could easily find them, because these Disney ones, even the older ones, they're pretty affordable. At least I think they are, and there were just so many of them made that they're usually pretty easy to find as well. And look, her little tongue is hanging out there as well. The Mickey and Minnie with the Santa hats come on a card. I think I got these at Walmart last year, but you can't get these on PEZ.com. But I do want to point out that you can buy them on these cards versus in the box set. But I think the cards are really nice. I always get pretty excited when I can find PEZ that come in the box sets exclusively that come on cards as well. Because I guess it's not really exclusive, it's just that these are the easier ones to find. Hopefully this video helps you out with finding all the current Mickey Mouse and Friends PEZ dispensers that are being made right now. Because I know it can get very overwhelming really fast when you're looking to see, you know, do I have this Mickey or do I have this Minnie? Just because there are so many different variations. Because I know it was a lot of fun for me to make because I got to buy a lot of new PEZ dispensers. I always think that I have all the current ones. It's really easy to go, oh yeah, I have that. But until you start looking at them closely, you don't notice the differences, the variations in the PEZ dispensers over time, especially when you've been collecting PEZ for as long as I have. It gets really confusing really fast. Well, that's it for this video. If you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, you should, because I also post on there, you know, like when my new videos come out, or maybe more about my PEZ collection during the week, apart from what I show here on these longer form videos. I'm Erin Collects PEZ on both of those. Thanks for watching. Bye!